Welcome back to Monday Mindset with Josh Hyde, bringing you a new episode every Monday to start your week off on a high note.
All right, guys, I want to talk about a very serious issue that we deal with in our society today. It's very easy today to have the victim mentality. It's very easy to blame other people or circumstances for our shortcomings, for us not having the results that we want. It's very easy to complain about the things that are going on around us. And it's very easy for us to want to defend ourselves whenever someone says, hey, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? What in the hell were you thinking, right? Now, we have to recognize this behavior because ultimately having that victim mentality, having that blaming, complaining, and defending, that's not going to help us get to where we want to go. And again, for whatever reason, we are conditioned this way in our society today. We have to take extra time, extra focus, extra energy to move away from that. One, it starts with recognition. We have to recognize when we are having a case of what I call the BCDs, blaming, complaining, and defending. And then when we recognize this, we have to ask ourselves, hey, how can I live above the line? So this is a concept that Urban Meyer talks about a lot. It's a standard for me in my life. It's a standard for our culture and within our company. And this is where Urban talks about how, if you're living below the line, then you are blaming, complaining, and defending yourself for your shortcomings. But instead, what we have to do is we have to take that extreme ownership approach and live above the line. So what exactly does that look like? So we have to recognize that whatever result that we're getting, we're allowing that to happen. And when we take this extreme ownership approach, now all of a sudden we cannot accept any outside influences. For example, the market's shifting in real estate. So I could easily sit back and say, if the team's not performing, the team's not performing because the market shifted. Sellers still think it's a hot market, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, there's still controllables that we can focus on and being our best at. So we have to identify and ask ourselves, what is it that we can do better? So taking this extreme ownership approach, I want to dive into the 7 layers of why. You guys may have heard of this before. Tony Robbins talks about this a lot. He talks about it around understanding someone's why, their motivation, really what their purpose is. And this exercise goes something along the lines of, why is it that you do what you do? And then someone says, well, I do what I do because of my family. And then you ask 7 layers of why. Okay, well, why your family? Okay, well, why is it important you spend time with them? Okay, well, why, all the way down. And that helps you understand the true purpose of your life or your motivation. But let's look at it through a business lens instead of like our personal drive. And if I were to ask you, let's just say this week we didn't have the results that we wanted, meaning we didn't have enough deals, or our end result is all focused around projected profit. So if our projected profit was not there, then I want to ask myself, okay, well, why wasn't it there? And then, well, the deals weren't there. Okay, well, why did we not have enough deals? Well, we didn't make enough offers. Okay, well, why didn't we make enough offers? And as I go into the 7th layer of why, this is where we really start to identify the root cause of the issue. So this is the approach that we take within our business to help us identify what gaps we have, to help us identify how we can overcome our shortcomings. Instead of blaming the market, complaining about the market, and defending ourselves and saying that there's nothing that we can control about the market, let's take that extreme ownership approach, see through these lenses, ask ourselves the 7 layers of why, and that will help you find the root cause so that you can close the gap and get the results that you actually want. If you know someone that needs to hear this, send them a text. Let them know you're thinking about them on this Monday morning. Help them start their week off right. Make sure you follow me on social media and make sure you tune in next Monday.